put this on here. Let's have a look then. Not be able to see this. Let's work out a little bit. Right, full kit on. That is 19.3 kilos.
Hey up guys, it's Lee from Son of a Pitch. Right, today's video is there's a bit of a change to today's video because this is not the video I wanted to do. I had all big plans this weekend to get out and about, do some wild camping. Dan from Son of a Pitch, he was coming down as well, my partner in crime. He's coming down from up north, up in God's country, Yorkshire, and we was going to go away one night wild camping. But unfortunately, the COVID fairies haven't smiled on the household, so we are stuck in this week and for the next few days. So, well, today's video is going to be basically just me showing you what I would normally take on a one day, one night wild camp. Okay. Throughout this, I'll be supping on the Lemsip and trying not to feel sorry for myself. So, if I start spluttering and coughing, don't worry, they can't catch it through camera. Right, feel free, please, if you like the video, enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe. It'll help our little channel massively. With that, with subscribers, I've been having a think recently because, you know, like some pop groups, and they've got the fan groups, haven't they? So, for example, like if people like Justin Bieber, they're Believers, and I think Lady Gaga, whatever she is, she's got a fan group called the Little Monsters. So I've been trying to think now, Son of a Pitch, we need something for subscribers. Sorry about slurping. So I was thinking, it only seems right in my head to call our subscribers the Sons of Pitchers. So let me know in the comments, like comment yes or no, or let me know what you think, because some people might not like me calling them a son of a pitch, but I think it's quite a logical step. So anyway, if you'd like to comment below, that'd help me come to some sort of decision. So right, let's get on with the video, shall we? If any of you subscribers or anyone that's followed me before or watched me before, you see that my videos usually start from the outside admin area, but as you can see, winter's getting in now, it's starting to get darker, starting to lose light, and because I'm tight, I've only got camera equipment that allows me to film in the dry. So nowadays I've moved us inside, and this, where we are now in the shed, next to the wood pile, will be HQ for Son of a Pitch for the foreseeable future. So until the weather improves, this is where we'll be doing most of us filming. So I welcome you to HQ, Son of a Pitch. Dan hasn't seen it yet. He'll be wounded. He was supposed to be doing his big tent reveal today and tent review, but like I said, he can't be down. So he'll be watching this like rest here on YouTube. Right. Cheers, Dan. It's not a beer. It's not as good as what we would have, but it's a Lemsip, and it's gonna see me through, see me right. Right. Let's get Big Bertha up here, and I'll show you what I'm carrying. Big Bertha, as I lovingly refer to her as, this is my old issued Bergen. She's in good nick. Very used to carrying these. As you can see, she's an absolute unit. And I know people think wild camping, they associate it with people being light on the feet and sprightly. I did have a comment on my OEX Coyote free tent review the other day. I had someone that commented and said their whole base weight is underneath what that of my tent weighs, and to be honest, that's off to you, because that's good admin. You've got your kit squared away if you can come in. I mean, the Coyote Free is 4.5 kilos, I think, off the top of my head. If you've got all your kit in under that, then that's excellent. That is good admin, you're squared away. But this is Big Bertha. The only thing I haven't got in ready to rock and roll is some rations. I've got a little bit, but not what I'd usually take, and the tripod that the camera's sitting on at the minute. So, but currently I've just weighed her. She comes in at 19.3 kilos. I know what you're thinking. 19.3 kilos is a stupid weight. to carry, and yeah, maybe, but I'm very used to carrying weight like this. And while I'm still young enough, stupid enough, and fit enough to do it, I'll take everything I can. And most of this is just luxuries. There's a lot of stuff that people think, why is he taking that? Or look at the size of that, but it's just comfort. I've slept under a basher or a tarp for nigh on the best part of 15 years in just a bivvy bag and a sleeping bag or a gonk bag. And now I'm starting to get a bit older. I like my comforts, so this is what we've got. This is what it boils down to. So I'll get her cracked open and you can see what Eel the donkey is carrying. We'll get her open then. So I'll start, first things first, the big roll mat on the front. When I say roll mat, it's just a folding mat. Held in place by two utility straps. What's it say on it? Oh, OEX Coyote 3. This is not the OEX Coyote 3 though. I just use a waterproof bag to cover and waterproof my folding mat. Now this folding mat is just a cheap folding mat that I had off Amazon. I think it was £22. As you can see, she folds out and it just provides me a little bit of insulation, a little bit of heat retention from the ground. So we'll go in, let's go to the front. So we'll go in the front pouches are going to be my cooking stuff. I'll get it out now. So I've got my windbreak kit, an essential bit of kit that I have, in all honesty, only just bought and not a chance to use yet. It's just a run of the mill. Again, most of this stuff's come from Amazon, because where else do you do your shopping from these days? Everything's online, everything's accessible, everything's cheap. So yeah, there's my cooking wind guard. Straight in again. Once again, Amazon special. Long handled spoon, essential for getting to the bottom of any sort of rations or dehydrated rations, and getting to the bottom of a metal mug. I could always just shake the metal mug, I suppose, but I ain't got the lid on properly, or if like now the seal's gone. I shook it the other day in the work van and I was covered in hot coffee. Not fun, slightly messy, but as you can see, a theme throughout this video is I like to waterproof absolutely everything in these little waterproof bags. Let me bring that out. So, in my little bag, gas, standard. My titanium pots. 1.1 litres. Within that, just a little sponge absorbent, a lighter, Kenko 3-in-1, and wrapped up in this blue cloth is my burner. This is I think it's the Terra Nova Hiker, if I remember off the top of my head. This again, Amazon special. It comes in at £20 and they claim it can boil a litre of water in 3 minutes. I've never timed it, I've never felt the need to time it. I've always had something ongoing in the background, so I've never really rushed to get through my cooking of water. So, and the only reason it's wrapped up in this is because I hate things clanging and banging. Yeah, it's not nice when you're walking along and it clink, clink, clank, clank, sound like a rambler with everything strapped on, dangling off him. Right, I'll put these to one side, we'll go through it next. I'll pack all this away in a bit. You don't want to see me 2 hours packing stuff away. Right, go straight into the top flat. Top flat is our rations. So I've got a couple of diet whey chocolate bars here, chocolate chip brownie, just something to snack on. Again, waterproof, just this time in a little snap seal bag. I use these snap seal bags because they come in handy then to put any litter that you accumulate, because everyone knows we don't like to leave any ground sign. We don't want anyone to know we've been there, so yeah. But we got instant mash. I'm a bit dubious about this because I remember as a kid we didn't have much money growing up, so we were on Smash, and Smash rough old stuff. Or even worse than Smash, tinned new potatoes. Tinned new potatoes. Potatoes should be in a tin, should they? Anyway, that stuff's actually evolved. Come on, leaps and bounds. It's bloody lovely. Right, in here, I got my titanium plate. So, titanium plate, some more 3-in-1s, another sponge just to clean things up, and another zip seal bag. Zip seal bag again, just for putting rubbish in. Leave no trace and all that stuff that everyone likes to go on about. We don't want people to start banning people from wild camping. I know we're not supposed to anyway in some areas, but it's good practice to take all your rubbish with you. Put them to one side. Right, we'll go for side pouch now. So in my OEX Bush Pro bivy bag, waterproof bag, is just my 4K camera that I use just for filming things like time lapse and stuff. So that's all waterproof. She's put one side. And then we have in here the Coyote free inner. So separately packed from the fly sheet. I leave this just inside. I always know where it is then. So she stays waterproof then until I've got the fly sheet up, and then nothing gets wet. Second side pouch. Second side pouch is the fly sheet for the Coyote free. Once again, self-contained, waterproofed. Know where it is at all times. In the main compartment then. Poles for Coyote free, always easy to hand, because if it's raining you want to get them out quick. You want to get your fly sheet up, and then I can drag my Bergen in, and then everything's waterproof then. I try and keep everything packed in a set order, so the things I need the most, or the things I need to hang quickly, are always at the top. Okay, and then saying that, it comes in with another essential piece of kit. Once again, I've got a fetish for these bags, so all this video is going to be 25 minutes of me just unravelling bags. I've got a few drinks now then. I only take small cans when I go away. So, got 2 Coronas. I have got a pineapple milkshake IPA from Black Sheep. I haven't tried that yet. I don't know what it's going to be like. It just looked different in the shelves. And I've also got a craft siren brew, which I'm told is a broken dream breakfast stout. It's an indulgence of coffee, chocolate and specialty malts. So, well, there you go. I have no idea what that's going to taste like, but I thought, variety being the spice of life, I thought I'd give everything a quick try. Like I say, essential kit to the top. Mug. The old mug seal's gone now. I need to get myself a new one. I don't think they sell the seals separately, but it's about £12 from Amazon. They're not really break the bank. But she's done me well so far. But right. I believe this is a warm kit. Yeah. So in here, I just got my Rab beanie. Just a green micro fleece. I think this was a decathlon special. Only cheap, but seems to do a job, keeps me very warm. And then last week's victim. So if you did catch up with last week's video, me and Dan went off up for a night wild camping, and like a fool, I was checking to see if his burner was going. I put my arm underneath to reach around for the ignition, and it was already going. So basically, where is it? I've managed to melt the sleeve of my Downs jacket. I've just patched it up a bit better now with a bit of sniper tape. Which you'll hold for now, but if anyone's got any recommendations how to repair this, I don't know if I can stitch it. I don't think it's the right sort of material. If anyone knows, just give me a shout in the comments below, or equally, if you just think I'm being a tight bugger, tell me to buy another one and stop being so northern. Right, I put these to one side. And well, they do say, don't they, when you're trying to film something, never work with animals and kids, because we're about to get bombarded by a cat in a minute. She's just come into the shed, so don't worry, she's massive. Like, you'll think it's a panther, but it's not. It's just a fat house cat, okay? So I don't want anyone ringing up RSPCA or ringing up police saying they've seen a wild cat sighting. Okay, she's a big old girl, but she'll be up on the table in a minute when she sees this. Right, next thing's next. Water bottle, 1.3 litres. This, once again, I got it off Amazon. I think she was about 15 quid. She's a metal, reusable, so it should please all the eco-friendly crowds. Right, Angus Easy Camp tent. So I've done a review onto this, I'll not get it out, but I always carry this with me. I like to have a bit of admin space and somewhere off the ground just to do my cooking on, and it's nice just to have a table to rest your brews on. Ooh. The new socks. I ain't had these on yet, I ain't had a chance to have them on, but merino wool socks. I thought these would be nice for putting on in the tent, keeping me dry kit dry, and because the problem is I've got my boots I've got at the minute, the Aku, I think the Spider DS version, and they're not waterproof. I didn't buy the Gore-Tex ones, I weren't shelling out extra 100 quid or whatever they were, so basically my boots now get damp, and my socks get damp, and then when I'm like I did last week, I got inside and my feet were a bit damp and a bit cold. I instantly regretted it. So I got myself some nice wool socks. I can put them on when I get in tent, swap my wet stuff for my dry stuff. One thing I didn't think about when I went last week, so I've invested, I've got myself some more new socks. So hopefully I'll have nice dry feet next time. Oh, here we are. Right, this is a swap out. This is a brand new bit of kit that I haven't used yet, but I probably don't need to get it out of the bag because they've all seen them before. But it's a Rechargeable Loft UL8 ultralight sleeping mat. So I got this one because this is the one that I originally wanted, but I saw an offer come up on eBay for the OEX one, and I instantly went because it were a bit cheaper. I went tight northerner. I went straight for it, got it straight away, and I regretted it, to be honest, because it's only half as thick as this. I got it out and I was showing Dan it. Keen, look at this. I blew it up in about 4 breaths because it's the design, and I just looked at it and thought, well, that's not going to keep me very warm. I did have an alright night's sleep on it, like, but it's probably a 3-season one. This one's slightly thicker. This one's probably, I probably want a bit better for winter, but this one will do me for now. This combined with the mat I showed you earlier, double teaming, it's going to help me. Bush. Great. Onto the beans, the main compartment. Right. So I have my Rechargeable Loft pillow. Another new purchase, because last time I had a pillow of shame. I didn't film it in tent because I was a bit embarrassed, but I forgot to order a new pillow. And I got rid of my old pillow, so I just had a pillow from house. But you didn't see that on video because there was no way I was showing you that. Here we are, my OEX Traverse IMX. This is the sleeping mat I was on about that I've swapped out now for it. I'll get rid of this one now, took out my bag. Actually, she did the job and she'd be perfect in probably summer, but she was nowhere near as thick as what I thought. I did have a shock when I got that out. I was a bit, you know, I saw myself down the river. I should have opened it up and checked it out before I went, but that's lesson learned. I know now to have a look at things. Here we have my sleeping bag in my OEX Bush Pro bivy bag. The bivy bag was actually really cheap, but I found it amazingly waterproof. It's thin, it's lightweight, it's easy to pack away, and combined with my, I think it's a Viking. I got this off Amazon. Yeah, Viking Trek 350X it is. So it's advertised as 4 season. I can't see it being 4 season, but I was plenty warm in it. I think last time I went out it was down to 4 degrees at night, and I was plenty warm in this, teamed up with a bivy bag. And I have actually got a sleeping bag liner, a fleece one, if I thought it was going to be too cold, so I could all combine it all together. And right on cue, here comes the panther. Right, just chill out of the way for now. Admin vortex around here, right. It's going to take too much stuff. Inside the top pouch, I have a power bank and my charging lead for my phone. It's once again Amazon special, 20 quid, power bank, all waterproofed. Jingles, say hello to the camera. Hello, some of the pitch followers, subscribers, or just someone that's randomly stumbled on my video. If you haven't turned off yet, this is my loyal pussycat Jingles. So I just got a sponge here that I used to wipe the condensation off the inside of the tent. Once again, waterproof. There you go. Come on. Come on table. Thank you. Trying to show people what I've got here. You're at bloody way. New purchase. I haven't tried this yet, but this is my waterproof Bergen cover. So I know it's camouflaged, and to be honest, I like this Bergen. I'm used to Bergens, and it's the only thing that puts me off slightly is a camouflage thing. I don't think it needs to be camouflaged, so this is just an olive green waterproof cover I can throw over it, and I don't look like I'm bloody Dad's Army or something. No. Right, torches. I have an abundance of torches here in the bag, so let's go through it. So here we are, my rechargeable head torch. Show you that. It's got a few features on her. She's good for out and about setting up, or if I've set up wrong, or if I've had a guy line come out or a tent pegs come out, I can chuck that on. But I've also bought another light now. This is for, because last time I tried to film in the dark in the tent, and I was trying to aim my head torch at my face, and it was a nightmare. The other Silems I'll show you in a minute I've got aren't bright enough, so we're just going for this. So another new purchase now, just an LED, lightweight light. I can hang above me, and hopefully it'll be good for filming in the dark conditions of the tent. And these little snap steel Silem sort of things I've got here. So I got one white one, one red one. Generally I use the red one for in my tent when I'm actually in my sleeping compartment of the tent, because if I wake up in the middle of the night I don't want to be putting on a white light that's bright. So just to twist it one way, you just get a slight red glow. You can't see it very well here because it's daylight, but a red light, which is just enough to be able to see what you're doing without burning your retinas out. And then I've got a white one as well that I used last time, and she's not too bright, but she lets off just enough light without looking like you've got a bloody floodlights in your tent. Right, that is everything. That is the bag unpacked now. As you can see, it's a mess in here, so I better pack all this stuff away. Okay, but like I say, I've weighed it in 19.3 without the tripod, without the rations that I'm going to be taking. Right, let's get it all packed away then and clear it up. Go on, Jingles, off you pop. Good girl, good girl. You go and get them mouse for me. Or them mice. We'll get to Right, that's a big bertha all packed away. Yeah, good to go, good to deploy again as soon as I'm feeling 100%, or as soon as I can escape, get out of this shed, get out of the house, and get some more wild camping done. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It'll help our channel out massively. And thanks for viewing, thanks for watching. Right, until next time, cheers, thank you, ta-ra.